Did you know the richest man in history was an African emperor who literally crashed entire economies with his generosity? Mansa Musa ruled the Mali Empire in the 14th century, controlling vast gold mines that made him unimaginably wealthy. In 1324, he decided to make a pilgrimage to Mecca with 60,000 people and 80 camels loaded with gold. When he passed through Cairo and other cities, he gave away so much gold that it took 12 years for the economy to recover. His wealth was so legendary that European maps started showing him sitting on a throne of gold in Africa. He transformed Timbuktu into a center of learning, building universities and libraries that attracted scholars worldwide. One man's journey changed how the world saw Africa forever. Did you know 1,000-year-old African philosophy reduces crime by 60%? South African townships using Ubuntu-based restorative justice have dramatically lower repeat offense rates than those using Western criminal justice. Ubuntu means I am because we are. Instead of punishing individuals, Ubuntu treats crime as broken relationships that need healing. Offenders must face their entire community and make genuine amends. The community also takes responsibility for creating conditions that led to the crime. This ancient wisdom influenced Nelson Mandela's Truth and Reconciliation Commission. Modern neuroscience now proves communal accountability activates different brain regions than individual punishment. Ubuntu understood human psychology centuries before Western science caught up. Ancient African wisdom was right all along. Did you know an ancient African tribe knew secrets about invisible stars that modern science only discovered in the 20th century? The Dogon people of Mali have oral traditions describing Sirius B, a white dwarf star completely invisible to the naked eye. For centuries, they spoke of its 50-year orbit around Sirius A with shocking accuracy. In the 1930s, French anthropologists found detailed Dogon drawings showing the star's elliptical path. This tiny, invisible star weighs as much as our entire sun, but is only Earth-sized. The Dogon creation myths tell of beings from this star system bringing knowledge to Earth. How did they know what telescopes couldn't see for centuries? The mystery remains unsolved. Did you know a queen once drank the blood of her enemies to gain their power? In 1624, Nzinga of Angola arrived at Portuguese negotiations, sitting on a slave's back as her throne. She refused to bow to colonial authority. When her brother King Mbandi mysteriously died, whispers spread that she had poisoned him. But her rise to power came through an even darker ritual. After defeating rival claimants, she consumed their blood and hearts, believing it would absorb their strength. This terrifying practice united multiple tribes under her rule through fear and respect. At 60 years old, she personally led battles against Portuguese forces. Her strategic brilliance and warrior spirit made her the symbol of African resistance. Centuries later, liberation movements still draw inspiration from the Blood Queen of Angola. Her legacy proves that sometimes legends are born from the darkest moments in history. Did you know a 60-year-old grandmother once led 5,000 warriors against the mighty British Empire? In 1900, British Governor Frederick Hodgson demanded the sacred golden stool of the Ashanti people. When the male chiefs refused to fight, Queen Mother Ya Asantewa rose from her seat. "If you men will not go forward, then we will. We the women will fight." She organized guerrilla attacks from dense forests, using traditional weapons against modern rifles. For months, her warriors ambushed British columns, disappearing like shadows into the jungle. The British finally captured her after a brutal siege. Even in chains, she declared, "You may kill my body, but my spirit will never surrender." Her courage sparked anti-colonial movements across Africa. The last great resistance against British rule in Ghana had begun with one defiant grandmother. Did you know that one of history's greatest philosophers literally vanished into thin air after writing just 81 verses? In ancient China, around 531 BCE, Lao Tzu served as keeper of the imperial archives. For decades, he watched endless wars tear the kingdom apart and corruption poison every corner of society. Disgusted by humanity's greed, he made a radical decision. He loaded his few possessions onto a water buffalo and headed west toward the mountains. At Hangu Pass, gatekeeper Yin Shi refused to let him leave without sharing his wisdom. In one sitting, Lao Tzu wrote the Tao Te Ching. Then he walked into the wilderness and was never seen again. He became one with nature itself,